Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Alec and Lutz 3, as we're just about to start a random fight in Mount Matter Path. I'm currently on the hunt for the wanted monsters, and there's that huge plant there, also the wanted monster, which is great. What the hell is that? Armor Eater. That sounds unpleasant. Wow. Not super high level, but very high hit points. Actually, just as this golem here. Actually. Huh. I mean, Man-Eater... I guess technically Man-Eater is worse than a Armor Eater, but I'm kind of more worried about my armor right now. I hope that's not to be taken literally. Let's go ahead and do some weeding here. Well, I mean, this is pretty good. Bye-bye indeed. Sure, doesn't hurt to soften those things up a little bit. I mean, that's going to hit the Armor Eater and one of the small ones, so I guess it's okay. Heat shell... I mean, by now, I've already hunted two of the wanted monsters. Those in Kaoyan Forest, actually. They were pretty unremarkable, so I didn't feel the need to record that. She did level up once. Her land axe leveled up to level 2, which is nice. But as you can see, her range still kind of sucks. Even though the actual AoE effect is really great, but you have to be real close to enemies. I hope at level 3 that will increase, like, the range of the spell. Ha, nice one. Okay. Golem first. Don't eat his armor. Good, he did not. Let's cure. Lutz doesn't look so good there. Let's steal from the golem. Nice, Earth Fragment. That's great. That's out of the way. Let's see. Well, in this case, she might as well deal some damage here. I mean, I don't know what... I always expect that plant enemies are going to be weak to fire, if anything. Maybe I'll try air. Yeah, I mean, it actually dealt decent damage to the Armor Eater. Attack plus 2. Interesting. Seed spray. Well, I wouldn't call that a spray, but alright. Wow, that guy deals a lot of damage, that's for sure. Okay, you keep healing, I guess? Wouldn't want to lose Lutz now. And we'll see if we can steal from that thing. Oh, another Champ's Root. Interesting. I mean, I don't know what that's good for, honestly. It's a synthesis item. I did get one from one of the previous wanted monsters as well. It was also a plant-based one. And I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah. I suppose it would be cool to know that you can farm them here. If I was actually more interested in performing synthesis. Magic up and new magic. Oh, cool. Let's try some water, maybe, against the golem. Nope. Interestingly, it dealt just about as much damage to the plants as fire did. Well, I mean, I guess it's good that he's focusing on Lutz, although it really doesn't make much of a difference. Well, I mean, oh nice. Wait, no wait, not a double kill. It's okay. Oh, her staff attack actually has it's an iron. Good to know. Though she's probably not going to kill it in one blow. Now, what might kill the golem? I guess I didn't actually try fire. 22, no, not quite. Counter? Holy crap, yep, well, she did counter. She didn't kill it, though. Did take a ton of damage, though. As is to be expected, I suppose, being hit from a level 40 high physical attacker. Okay, well, I mean, at this point, anything Marcia does will kill him. Let's try a light arrow. Nice. She is running low on mana, I think. Which makes sense because I've been casting a lot of spells. Well, okay, I didn't plan to necessarily show any of the wanted monsters, but that giant plant thing looked interesting enough. I guess I'm going to pause again and do the rest of them, unless, of course, something noteworthy happens. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, and here we have the last one of the bunch. Whoops. There we go. I just finally managed to steal the last remaining item from him that took the longest so far. Let's see what light does. It does enough. So all in all, we gained quite a couple of levels. Marcia is 30 now, or even 31? I think she might have leveled up to 31 recently. Alec is 41. He also learned a new spell. Can we see that somewhere? Yes, actually, Crystal Dust. So that's an ice AoE spell. Marcia had her water level up to 3. Oh, okay. Didn't see that. Cool. Maybe it's about time to maybe substitute Cheryl or even Lutz for Theo, so he doesn't fall too far behind. Anyway, oh yeah, also the one big thing. So I stole a couple of upgrade materials, but the biggest thing really was the Hyper Alloy Rod here, that increased her attack by 8 and also gave her extra agility and magic. So pretty cool. Also from the description, I mean, I guess I could probably just show that, huh? There, rod that can get longer when fighting. So, Son Goku, staff, weapon. Did that actually have a name? I suppose it must have. Must have had a name, but I can't quite remember. Anyway, our next mission is for the librarian, Mozart, as it were. I know, his name is Mozart. Mozart. Not Mozart. Well, hello again. Alec, wasn't it? What can I do for you? Well, I've come to fulfill the request you placed at the guild. Can you give me the details of the job? As you know, a great portion of the world's knowledge was scattered or destroyed in the disaster. The purpose of this library has become to gather all this knowledge into one place again. A reference point, if you will, for all of mankind. Humankind. We need not only technical information, but stories and legends also. I would like you to gather information for a book we are creating about legends. I understand. I am especially interested in what Harzan of Amadar and Salubari of the Spell Institute have to say. However, you're free to gather as much relevant information as you can from others too. Alright then, I'd best get started. Where would I go except for those two? I wonder if that's actually part of the quest, like bonus objectives. Although I don't know, it seems unlikely, but who knows. I guess I'll go to see those two people he mentioned, and we'll see how that goes. Salubari, we already know, of course. Oh. A lesson in progress right now? Marcia! Sorry to interrupt your lesson. We were looking for Mr. Salubari. Is he here? He left a short time ago. I don't know when he'll be back. That's too bad. We really need to talk to him. I mean... Why not try catching him at Lake Roma? He goes there when he wants to think. It's worth a shot, thank you. Yes, thanks. Be careful though, that place is crawling with monsters. I know, I was just there. I mean, gathering information for a book is really not going to be a super high priority thing, right? It's not like it couldn't wait even a day or even a week. But, of course, I mean, the client is king in this case. They want to have it done as fast as humanly possible. Of course we'll go chasing after him. This is... I wonder if it will be useful for Gaia magic. Look, I bet that's him. I mean, you know him, so no betting necessary. Uh-oh, great. Just what we don't need. Alright guys, let's finish this quickly. We need to catch up to Mr. Salubari. You could also call out to him, he would probably hear you, but... Oh well. Okay, let's see here. So Theo's only 38. Sure, we can alternate between Theo and Cheryl. I'm really also only taking Lutz because I kind of want to keep stealing from enemies. Just on the off chance that they're going to have something useful for a change. What summons do we have? Looks like a full set here. Ogre Mage. So this one I wanted to hang on to, just because it could make the difference eventually. Everything else is just damage in varying quantities. Speaking of which, I mean, I guess I could use a Golem. Chances are it's going to completely obliterate all these not super strong enemies. Maybe not the Wyverns. Or maybe exactly the Wyverns. Oh yeah, this is the weaker kind. I forgot. They're actually Dragoons. Well, she's not going to have the reach to kill all of these, but let's see what... Oh yeah, nice. So level 3 spells do gain significantly higher reach. That's much appreciated. Still only good enough to hit these two, but oh well. Water is actually surprisingly effective against these plants. Seed spray, okay. Pummel with a giant seed. More like a coconut. Not that that wouldn't deal damage. It's just weirdly named, or, you know, the animation is kind of strange for what it's supposed to be. Actually, why don't you just stay back and heal? Steal failed, of course. And Theo can't even try and Kardish one of these. Yeah, sure. Water, Heat Shell, why not? See if that deals more damage than water. And not significantly, if at all. Okay, maybe they're just not weak to it, or maybe they're... I don't know. Okay, where's Salubari? What's going on down there? Huh, so he did hear the combat. We were hoping you'd be here. Really? Why have you come looking for me? I received a job from the guild, requiring me to gather historical information for a book in the library. I was told you may have a legend or story of interest for the book. Well, I do know something about the Ark. That will do nicely, please. Well, Iga once told me that the Ark from ancient times held at once everything and nothing. I don't know what that means, but it seems quite deep, don't you think? Well... Yes, it most certainly does. Since he told me that one thing, he has never mentioned it again. Well then, it seems like the perfect candidate for a history book. Does it? That's not a whole lot to go on. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh yes, certainly. So we write in the book, there once was an Ark that held both everything and nothing. The end. Well, we definitely got something noteworthy for Mr. Salabari. From Mr. Salabari. I suppose we should visit Amater so we can complete this job, right? Exactly. Well, let's see if they have something more... I don't know, substantial, rather. You have something... what? You have something? No, you have returned once more. We did not get the opportunity to thank you previously. Please accept our humble thanks for your assistance. You're welcome. I've returned on a job for the library in Paces. I was told to interview Master Harzan. We shall let you enter at once. Open the gate! Oh, hey, is that Harzan right there? No. I shall escort you to Archmonk Iga. Okay. I mean, maybe Iga can tell us more about the Ark. It has been some time since our last encounter. I've been told of your need to collect information for the library in Paces. In a place with history as long and rich as Amater, there are many stories to tell. The Earth Guardian has been kind to us. Earth Guardian? Yes, the Earth Guardian nourishes this land and everything on it. Well, actually, it used to nourish the land. We are not certain of its fate now. The Amater scripture was created in part from the Earth Guardian's teachings. I see. Thank you for sharing that knowledge with us. Now, we would like to interview Master Harzan, if that's possible. Master Harzan is at the Proving Grounds currently. Take our guests there, please. As you wish. Proving Grounds, huh? Stop! Outsiders have come to the Proving Ground? They cannot be foolish enough to challenge us. Perhaps they have come for another reason. I have come because a job obtained at the guild... Because the job obtained at the guild in Paces demands it. You're a hunter? Are you the one that called Tikva? Yes. I can scarcely believe our good fortune. Please, you must give us the honor of a match. What? Fight us! We beg for the honor of a match with a hunter so great. It would mean much, please. I don't have time for a match. I've come on business. I'm supposed to interview Master Harzan for a history book in the Paces library. I am Harzan. And I shall make a match with my wards a condition of my interview. If you are strong enough to defeat them all, I shall tell you what I know. Really? This will be great! What an honor! I find it hard to believe. Well, if that's the only way, let's go. Sure. Let's still take Theo, even though he's not going to be able to cartage any of these monks, of course. Too bad, really. Then again, level 24 monks. Eh. I assume that we can't steal from them. Oh, steal failed. Interesting. Never mind then. What can you do? Cross javelin. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, that's only around him. I see. Do I want to use another card? It seems like a waste, actually. Let's just deal some damage. Oh. I did not realize we would be fighting the master himself. Well, they do pack a bit of a punch, but other than that, yeah, I'm not too impressed. Okay, nice. Good MP again. Magic up, also good. Let's actually take a look at the master. Horizon 34. Yeah. I don't know. Should I maybe give my new spell a try? I'm not really expecting much out of it, but I mean, let's see if I can steal from him. Nothing to steal, really. So the disciples have something that the master does not. Well, finish him off, please. Yes, good. Attack +2, magic, good. Wow. Guess I should probably start healing. Don't kill Marcia. Ooh. Ooh, ouch. Welp. Let's see here. Oh, light leveled up. Sure. Let's use some light level 2. Not bad. Oh, no need to apologize. Oh, amazing herbs. I assume that's also what we could potentially steal from them. Well, I can't really reach everyone, so sorry, Lutz. You're on your own for the time being. However, maybe? Yeah, nice. No, that's fine. Punch Theo. 131. Well, this guy, well, she can probably finish him off. Yep, nice. You just stand ready. If you finish him off, you do. If not, that's fine. Actually, I mean, I did want to get Theo, give Theo some extra experience, so might as well. Oh, now he's probably going to get countered. Nope. Her Theo. I guess she's still more in need of experience, so there we go. Most impressive match. You have truly earned your reputation. Now, can you tell me what you know? I shall uphold my part of the bargain. In times long past, a human king sought to gain ultimate power. He used the power he had discovered to create monsters to do his evil bidding. Consumed by evil, he nearly destroyed the world. What a foolish human this was to think he could wield such power without being destroyed by it. I see. Thank you for the information. However, these monks may know something useful as well. You may interview them. I shall, thanks. When you have completed your interviews, please return here so I can escort you out. Okay. Well then. In times past, humanity fell victim to evil itself. And it was all due to the greed and ego of one king. Is that the same guy your master just told about? Oh. In times long past, technology was far more advanced than what we know now. However, the world of that time was obliterated by the greed and dark thoughts in the hearts and minds of mankind. The legends state that the world of ancient times was doomed from the start. Its downfall was not a question of if, but when. The Amator scripture tells us to live together in harmony with all creatures in this world. Okay, is that a legend as well? Amator Temple's purpose is to train humans in the ways of discipline for mind and body. Oh, or only these three guys have something to contribute? I mean, yeah, I guess. Don't see how any of this is gonna help that book, but I mean, we'll see if Morzad is gonna be happy with that. Oh, I don't know. Just now I thought he was missing or something. Alec, have you completed the interviews we need to put in the history book? Of course, interviews with Harzan and Amator and Salubari of the Spell Institute are the most important. Yes, I've completed interviews with both of them. Wonderful news. Are you finished with the job then? More interviews? I mean, with whom? I guess I did talk to some of the monks, but I didn't talk to anyone at the Spell Institute. Let's see if someone there has something to say. I know the legend of the ancient era. The legend of the ancient era. The seven braves the seven braves saved the world of that time. The seven that saved the world in the ancient era were the bravest of the brave. Hence the name. I heard that in the legend of the seven braves, the Ark was buried. I wonder where it was taken. I wonder every now and then if the Ark existed at all, or if it's all a fairy tale. Well, who knows? You heard about how the seven braves saved the world with a box they called the Ark, right? Yeah? That legend of the seven braves totally rules, but only like the LP version. But without the details, it's a pain to identify with their struggle against oppression. I see. Too bad nobody will actually tell me that the actual legend. The seven braves were supposedly chosen by the Guardians themselves in the ancient era. I wonder what the Guardian looks like. Oh, if you need to use the to see the instructor, try Lake Roma. Hello, I'm Oval, Master Wizard of Water. As with the Guardians, there is a Master Wizard for the attributes of Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind. I journeyed here to visit Salubari, but it appears he's left for Lake Roma. Okay. I mean, he's going to be back soon, I suppose. Legends tell of various kinds of guardians that looked after the world. But those legends are from the ancient era. Who knows if the guardians still exist now? I mean, ancient era, sure, that might have been when those seven braves who Gaugen was part of, when they were out to save the world, but the guardians were still around, like only a couple of years ago, just before the disaster, so not really all ancient history, exactly. According to legend, the Guardians only appear to those they choose personally. I mean, I would really be surprised if the Guardians wouldn't actually play a role in this game at some point. But we'll see. They might not. Sure. I forgot what these buildings are all about, but... Oh, cafeteria. Hey, you look important. This food is delicious. I'm especially fond of their deep-fried special. And coming from a fire wizard, that's a high compliment indeed. If you say so. I believe that even bad food is addictive to certain people of low mental caliber. Caliber? Some students are really fond of our deep-fried foods. That kid, for example. Okay. I mean, good for him. Or actually not very good, but I'm not judging. Right, there was a shop here. Good day. Yep. Bye-bye. I mean, I suppose I heard quite a bit at this point. This is just gonna be the inn, right? Which I should probably stay at. Just in case. Also, it doesn't hurt to save the game, I guess. Just in case I mess up this information gathering quest by not gathering enough. Yes. Let's just go back and see if we have enough at this point. Because if not, I really don't know where else to ask. Oops. Yes. Both of them. Sure. I have enough interviews. Let's call this job complete. Alright then, let's see what you have here. My, this is the most excellent collection of historical accounts. They will make a fine addition to our history book. Okay. That sounds like a success to me. Is the interview information ready? Yes, it's just come in. Wow, this really is impressive work. Yes, I was just saying that this will be a fine addition to our library. It's difficult to estimate how great the impact of this knowledge will be on future generations. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're happy with the work. We're going to compile this into a new book. When it's ready, it will be on the bookshelf at the very end. Please have a look. I shall, thanks. Nice. Complete. Job 51. Should be getting close to the halfway mark. If we're not already over? I guess I need to check again. Well, we'd better report this to the guild. I guess we should. Wait. The guild is downstairs. Downstairs, well, down here. Not really downstairs. South of the river. Okay. Right. Get bounty. Conducted interviews with many people, including Harzan of the Mater Temple and Spell Institute instructor Salabari. Librarian was pleased with information. Job complete. Okay. And we get all these bounties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we go to Pro Hunter. Awesome. Complete with a new set of jobs. Investigate the spooky sounds. Ooh, spoopy. Tikva's old neighbors have heard noises from his house, which should be vacant. They want a hunter to investigate, and will be waiting in front of the house. Ah, yes, okay, I remember. I'd like to believe this is all a misunderstanding, but you'd better treat it as a crime until you know better. Sure. Help Sanya break the cycle. Fortune teller Sanya is concerned about a customer she believes has been depending too much on her services. See her at the inn for details. Okay. Sanya usually does her fortune telling in the restaurant area of the inn. And traveling duo's great discovery. Actually, trainee was romance trouble. I mean, it's possible that this is gonna be one of the exclusive quests again, so let's just deal with the first 3. A brother and sister have found a mysterious item on a Mater mountain peak that appears to strengthen weapons. Contact them on the mountain to test their theory. Okay. This request is a little on the unusual side, but we still accepted it. If you agreed to do it, the job will start immediately. Oh. Well, let's wait on that. take a look at the list once more. Yeah. So there's one job that I missed. Still annoying, but oh well. Okay, 102. So we actually have exactly half the jobs now, counting the one that we missed out on. Okay. It actually looks like more than half of the hunt jobs. Wanted monsters. Although it's a bit hard to tell. I mean, what was it? 70 something? 72? So this is a halfway point. I don't know, maybe we don't have half of them yet. Okay, so what was it? Tikva's house and Sanya, right? So yeah, this should be Tikva. Hello, Ellie and Vicky. Why, hello again, Marcia. Oh, these are the neighbors, right? We're keeping your house in tip-top shape while you're away. I knew you would, thanks. Things have changed around here lately. Really? Yes, so much so that we had to request the guild to send us a hunter. I just don't know what's taking them so long. Well, consider the wait over. My friend here is Alec. He was sent to answer your request. Hello. Oh. Wow. You're mixing in mighty fine company these days, Marcia. Dot dot dot. What's that supposed to mean? The job said something about strange sounds. Can you give me more details? Oh, yes, of course. Well, since Tikva left for a Mater temple, we decided to clean his house. But there's been these weird sounds coming from inside, and we're afraid to go in. Nobody's living in the house? No one I know of. I think it's a robber. Well, I say it spooks, and I don't like it one bit. Whatever it sure is noisy. Well, if it's super noisy, it's probably not a robber. Also, if it's been going on for a while, it's probably not a robber. So, yeah, we even peeked in once, you know, just to check. And no one was there. So, again, probably not a robber. Could it be the wind? Rodents? A loose board? No, it was much more distinct than that. I really think it's a ghost, but we can't really tell since the room is so very messy to begin with. In any case, we have to get in there to clean it, but only after whatever it is has gone. Indeed. Perhaps it's a cat? No, I'm fairly certain it's a human-like creature. What? How can you be certain? Human-like? Well, whatever it is, please find out for us as soon as you can. I just hope it's not a thief. Tikva would be crushed. We'll do our best to straighten this out. Thank you so much. Well then. Actually, I kind of hope it's a ghost so we can just kill it and be done with this. But I get a feeling that it's not going to be that easy. Oh, super messy. All this paper on the ground, and that's really it. Seems empty enough to me. I agree. Nothing to be seen or heard here, except a mess. Well, they have to have heard something. Question is what? I haven't the foggiest, really. It could be Tikva returning for items to take to a Mater. I doubt that. Once his training has started, he can't leave until it's complete. I say the old ladies are batterier than all get out, and imagine the whole thing. Really? Yep, and that contusion makes this case closed. Yeah, that's conclusion, Lutz. You know what I meant. Anyway, the old bags are nuts. Job complete. Let's get out of here. Wait. Someone is here. What? Where? Are you sure? Of course I'm sure, you rot-brained spaz. Over there, behind the bookshelf at the back. Yeah! Huh? Do you still hear it? It's behind the bookshelf? Oh god. Not this one. There's nobody here. I'm sure I heard it. Hey, hey, hey. I get it now. Messy Rotmouth here just wants to scare me. No, there were sounds of a person over there. Oh yeah? Big surprise here. Nothing. But there's tons of great books. Let's see. Whoa! Did you find something? Yeah, I found out that Tikva is a bigger freak than we thought. You should see some of these. Wah! What now? Lutz? Are you alright? What happened? Hey, I'm fine. Just dropped a stack of books. Just like you to make a bigger mess of things. Well, since no one seems to be here, we should probably go. I hear that. Wait, something still isn't quite right here. Lutz, knock it off. I'm trying to see where that sound I heard before came from. What, me? I didn't do anything. What? Well, there definitely was a sound. Where'd that come from? Oh. How? What? Where? How could he possibly be hiding? Or have been hiding there? Who's there? Don't even think about drawing that weapon. I wouldn't think of it. Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. But who are you? Are you a friend of Tikva's? Tikva? Who's that? Well, if you don't know Tikva, who are you and why are you here? My name is Wyatt. Herb? I needed to get some information from these books. Without permission? I didn't have a choice. No time for manners. I had to get the information in the book, regardless of the cost. But why did you sneak in? I'm sure Tikva wouldn't have minded it. Yeah, I know, but no one was here when I came, and the neighbors were out. Really. If you'd waited, the women next door would have let you in. All the noise you were making over here scared them to death. I didn't mean to scare anyone. I just needed the information for a specific type of weapon synthesis. Weapon synthesis? Yes, I'm on the verge of discovering how to synthesize a really powerful gun. Really? Go on. I've collected a whole bunch of synthesis information from all around the world. And I think I finally discovered the legend of weapon synthesis. Legend of weapon synthesis? Yes, the inventors of the gun I'm trying to make discovered its synthesis method through the legend. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Good, now shut up and let him continue. The legend says, combine the gun and the feather-like black metal with it. Feather-like black metal? If you succeed, the dawn of a new era of weapons will begin. Sounds like a bunch of rambling to me. I believe it was supposed to be hard to decipher, so the inventor could keep it a secret. A gun and feather-like black metal? Haha, I've got it! You do? It's way too simple. Are you certain this time, Lutz? Do you really have the solution? Yes, Alec, listen up. There must be a weapon called gun that you need to synthesize with a feather-like black metal. Simple, huh? Well, that is simple. Why didn't I think of that? What? He's right? See? Haha, of course he's not right. I'm not stupid. Hey. So now you're making fun of me? Ah, wait. The gun part it talked about must be the gun you're carrying. What? Why that? You have that much right, yes. I was noticing what nice shape your firearm was in. You must oil it regularly. I've been through thick and thin with this thing. It's like a member of my family, you know? Like it has a spirit, a mind of its own. I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes it seems like this gun and me have become one. I know exactly what you're talking about. My most trusty weapons are almost like a part of me. The best part. They're always at my side, never more than an arm's length away. There will come a time when they won't be near, though. Really? I can't imagine when that might happen. Simple. When you die. Die? That might be true, but there's a long way off. That's a long way off, and I'm not even thinking of that right now. You never know when your number's up. Anything can happen, at any time. Okay, that's dark. Okay, enough of this revolver and shotgun love-in. Let's get back to that weirder legend of weapon synthesis. It said a feather-like black metal. Wait, I've got it! It must be a metal in the shape of feathers. Well, I mean, it could be. Or it could be very light, or I really don't know. Idiot. I think it means something light like a feather. Yeah, I mean, maybe a light alloy or something? I believe you're right. The feather-like black powder... Powder? Is probably like a light alloy. Okay. Okay, no problem. If you know the gun you need and what the black powder is, why not synthesize them? Because it says to synthesize them with it. Oh, does it? And I have no idea what it is. What it? In the riddle, lunkhead, it said to combine those two items with it. So you were trying to discover what the it in the riddle might be then? Well, with all the books on synthesis Tikva was collecting, the answer might be here. That's what I thought. But these books are much harder to understand than I expected. Whoa, I hear that. Just browsing a few of them gave me a headache. What do you say we just give up and call this job finished? No, I will not leave until I know the identity of that last ingredient. What to do, what to do. I'm going to help him. What? I think he's sincere in his quest, and he really knows his weapons. All we have to do is help him, and he'll leave. Seems simple enough. I agree. I think Tikva would approve. Thank you, Marcia. Well, what about you, Alec? Are you sure? Yes, weapon synthesis is my specialty, so if anyone's suited for this, it's me. Okay, you can count on our help then. Thanks, Alec. I guess I'm in too. Wyatt, I'm familiar with weapon synthesis. Let me help you. So you understand what I'm talking about then? Yes, I understand the struggle. What's your name? I'm Cheryl. Cheryl. Thanks. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart, though. You're not? No. I expect to get something out of this. Namely, that synthesis recipe. I see. Is that a problem? No problem at all. Sounds like a fair deal to me. To me as well. I hope that weapon is actually good. Alright then. Where do we start looking? Do you have any clue at all about the last ingredient? Yes, there is mention of it as part of another legend. Let's hear it then. It lies at once both deep and high. One will have it and will not. All will not. What? One will have it, all will not. It lies at once both deep and high. One will have it, all will not. One for all for one. Differ not him and thee, shining among all. Differ not him and thee, shining among all. I was hoping it would be more straightforward. Yeah, me too. It hardly seems like enough to go on. There has to be a clue to solve this riddle somewhere in all these books. I sure hope so. I was searching when you originally barged in on me. I guess we have to find a clue then. Is this all gonna be automatic, or do I actually need to do something on this quest? Yeah, I can't move right now, so... There are 3 bookshelves, and each is arranged with books on the left and right. Each section appears to have a different type of book. We'd better search all 6 sections. Leave this to me. Okay. What's this? Did you find a clue? Hold on a second, I'll take a look. Elitos document by I.W. Carter. In memory of Dr. H. Lucy and Dr. S. Artus, sterling work beforehand. Today's weather, one cloud, later 2 clouds, later 3 clouds, later many clouds. Okay, clouds. 1 cloud, 2 clouds, 3 clouds, many clouds. Tokoko village is in the forest, but Choco has nothing to do. Choco is bored. Choco take a nap. Choco had a weird dream. Today's weather, don't know because I'm sleeping. Choco had many weird dreams. Wish for a dream about cake. Why is there a book written by Choco? No dream for cake. Choco will go outside of the forest today. Which is better, ocean or mountain? Choco will go to ocean to see funny dolphin. Choco's still dreaming, but how is this writing with Choco asleep? Oh well. Choco went where the smell came from at Amator Mountain and met Monk. He looks like Himoji. Then Himoji, like Amator Monk, said words that made Choco's head hurt. According to the highest wisdom, the value of life is equal to all people. Therefore, Choco is equal to all others. Weird. Choco is same as Amator Monk. It makes Choco's head feel funny. This is where the translation of the document fragment ends, which is probably good. This Alatos document, dubbed Choco's Journal, is written by Dr. H. Lucy and Dr. S. Atu. Weird. That was a weird book. Thanks for confirming that I'm not alone in this. Highest Wisdom, Amator Mountain. None of it makes any sense. No, it certainly does not. So there's supposed to be 2 books per shelf, right? Ah, this book. Cheryl, did you find a clue? Well, no. But I did find a really great book on gun design I've always wanted. Sorry for making you jump. Cheryl, please don't do that anymore. You scared me. Okay. Well then. It seems to be just a stack of books on monsters. I don't think it has anything to do with synthesis. You sure? You think the monsters will have something to do with the material we're looking for? Well, perhaps a monster is guarding the missing material. I hadn't thought of that. Let's have a look at these then. Monsters Illustrated. A number of monsters have a text specific to their species. For example, if a Himoji attacks you, you can become a Himoji and lose power in battle. Recovery requires power jelly. Well, this isn't anything more than all of us know already. But what if we look at it more closely? Why? If a Himoji attacks you, you can become a Himoji. Big deal. We already know that. Huh. What? Cheryl, that's the clue! Is it? Wait, is it? Might be this. What? It lies at once both deep and high is probably telling the location of the material. Both deep and high. How does that sound? I think I'm on the right track. I don't know. There have been many terms mentioned, like cloud, for example. It's made up of water, which is both high up in the air and also deep down in the ocean. The ocean was also mentioned. I don't know. Let's just read all of the clues, I suppose. It's really messy around here. Still trying to get the books in order? Wait a minute. There's something at the back of the stack. Whoops. What happened, Cheryl? I dropped a few books. Haha, it sounds like Lutz is back there. Hey, don't put me in the same class as that klutz. Just be glad I'm doing this and not you. What? What did you find? A map. I found a map. Walk from Amator Temple and you will arrive at Lake Roma, a deeply spiritual place. Lake Roma. I bet that has something to do with the deep part of the riddle. I mean, then we have it again, water. There are books for weapon synthesis here. Wow, this is quite a good collection actually. Let's see. Did you find anything useful, Cheryl? He has a lot of weapon synthesis books. But they're not really too out of the ordinary. Nothing about legendary synthesis on the lost material. Really? Well, I'm sorry. Hey, these are Iga's books. Well, that makes sense because Tikva was seeking ultimate strength. I suppose he looked up to Iga, who mastered the Way of Amator. The Way of Amator. To know the Way of Amator, one must undergo strict training at Amator Temple. One who completes this course will be rewarded with a strong mind and body. And that one will come to know that it is their task to love every creature and avoid unnecessary killing. I don't think that's a clue at all. Let's think about it. Wait, this is it! What? Read it! Amator is an ancient temple dedicated to the glory of the Earth Guardian. Everything in this world is blessed by the Guardians, and it is by their grace that the balance of nature is maintained. A Mater Temple exists because of the Earth Guardian. At the peak of Mount Mater, the Earth Guardian is worshipped. The philosophy of a Mater is summed up as deep wisdom from on high. Okay. Deep wisdom. High. This is it! Yeah? This is what the riddle was talking about. Okay, so is it wisdom? Yes? Here, let me read the legend again. It lies at once both deep and high. One will have it, all will not. Wisdom. One can have wisdom, but everyone, like all, will not have wisdom? I guess? One for all for one, differ not him and thee, shining among all? The it is most certainly referring to the material. I believe the context implies that someone possesses the material. Do you have any idea who that might be? The Mater monk emoji? I mean... people? One will have it, all will not. So it's not the people. I don't know. All these things have been mentioned. I really have no idea. I think it's talking about an Mater monk emoji. What's that? I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Damn, so that's not it? You feeling okay? Yes, why? No reason. I think we need to think this through a little more clearly. I mean, okay, in that case, there's only two other options, so... I mean, people doesn't make sense. So it's just a emoji? So is it power jelly? I read one of the books that said when one is attacked by a emoji, one becomes a emoji. Differ not him and thee. Must be referring to a emoji. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess it can be read that way. You know, when they attack, there becomes no difference between the two. That might just be it. And then it ends with shining among all. So I would bet that means there is a shining emoji somewhere. All we need to know now is the location. Any ideas, Cheryl? Roma Lake? I believe we should check Lake Roma. The deep part must be referring to the lake. It is very deep. And the high part might be referring to the high wisdom of a Mater. Lake Roma is a very spiritual place. Well, that's about all I can think of. You sure? Well, I think so. We're thinking it's at Lake Roma. What do you think, Alec? Oh, Alec was here the whole time. Yes? You're onto something. It has to be there. I mean, it might be? Maybe? Wyatt, I think we figured out the riddle. We're going to try to get the final material right now. I hope you're right about this. It would end a long journey for me. Why so glum? I thought you'd be happy about this. No, I am happy. I'm just tired, I guess. It's been a long time in coming. Okay, let's go. Just the words I wanted to hear. Right. I really hope this is correct, though. Huh? Wyatt, what's wrong? Aren't you coming with? I can't. But this is the moment you've been waiting for. The last material for the synthesis. Don't you want to finish it with us? I have some business to finish. What? Where? The Weapon Society. I need to go to the Weapon Society with the other materials. You go ahead. I'll meet you there. Okay, I guess. We'll meet you there. Hey, Cheryl, come on, we've got to go. I'm coming. Yeah, well, you better hurry, or we'll be gone. Okay, we'll meet you at the Weapon Society, Wyatt. See you soon. Cheryl. Yes? Make me proud out there. Sure. So what? Is he dying? Is he going to leave his special gun with the Weapon Society for Cheryl to take? Well, this is definitely Lake Roma. Yep. But Where are the hemojis? Perhaps this isn't the right place? Maybe in the lake? I doubt we find hemojis underwater. Well, the legend said something about deep, but also high. Well, what would be high around here? Around here? There's nothing I'd call high. Great, more wasted time. We must have gotten the wrong idea from the riddle. Ah, God damn it, really? It's my fault. Well, we should let Wyatt know as soon as possible. He should be at the Weapon Society. What? Really? So is this failed now because we checked one place and it wasn't it? Come on. Why even mention all these different places if there is no clear indication which of them would be correct in the first place? So, was it Amator itself? Mount Amator? So, I mean, it doesn't appear as if Wyatt's here yet. That's weird. He said he was coming here and he's had plenty of time. Well, I'm thinking he lied. Shut up, Lutz. He said he'd be here and he will come. He just must have gotten delayed somehow. Perhaps he already came and left the materials. Why don't we ask the staff? Sounds like a good idea. Excuse me, was Wyatt in here? Hasn't been around here, nope. Okay. Synthesis of a new weapon? No, haven't seen anyone about that recently. Well, so much for that. What's going on here? Was he just trying to get rid of us? He must be late because he had to get the other materials. No, remember? He already had the other materials. Well, what happened to him? Did he collapse behind that bookshelf, or... Well, one thing's for sure. We're stuck without that Joker to give us the missing stuff. What could have happened? Cheryl, we should go. There's nothing more for us to do here. We can't do anything without the stuff he's got, so there's no use wasting time here. But he said he'd be here. But he's not. Big surprise. What are we gonna do? If we don't complete the synthesis, he must keep breaking into Tikva's house. Well, we could try the process again from the beginning, starting at Tikva's house. I don't want to do this whole thing again. Cheryl, we should give up. Our job was just to stop whatever was causing the weird noises at Tikva's house. We tried to do that and we failed. We have to stop. I'm sorry. Great. Awesome. That makes no sense whatsoever. Thanks, game. Yeah, we should definitely report this failure to the guild. That's some bullshit, if I ever heard any. Oh well. Since I was going to end the episode anyway, I'm going to do just that, and obviously I'm going to repeat this this job. Thankfully I've saved somewhere in here, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem. And I guess I'll just guess again and hope it's correct that time, because I don't know, if there's something to give you an actual hint as to the correct solution, I'm just not seeing it. It could be either of those things. Everything has been mentioned in one of the clues or several, and everything can be interpreted so that it makes some kind of sense. But, well, I guess I was just wrong. Too bad. Anyway, next time I'll present the correct solution, hopefully, after too many more failures on my part. So, yeah, look forward to that. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.